founder of Champions Royal Assembly, Prophet Joshua Iginla, has just acquired a multi-billion naira jet to further the cause of the ministry. He confirmed this during his celebration of his birthday in Abuja Church today. The clergy, who runs the 80,000-seat auditorium widely known as the City of Wonders in Abuja, just added the new wonder on air to ease the missionary work as the prophets with global impact. He equally dashed out 142 widows 150,000 naira each and a bag of rice which amounts to 21 million. He also gave 3 widows and several of his pastors land worth 95 million in Abuja with assurance to build a house on them. Interestingly, at such a time like this, and due to the numerous engagements of top clergymen we have in Nigeria, acquiring a private jet by them is not a luxury, but born out of necessity. Arguably, Nigerian prophets are among those most sought out globally. Most times, they are needed in 2 or 3 countries in different continents in a day. Hence, there is need to create a very easy means of transportation for them, coupled with the fact that our transportation industry is still a way behind compared to the developed countries, and that is why we see men of God purchasing private jets, not to show off, but to make movements easy for them for evangelical and missionary purposes. Of a truth, for Iginla, owning a private jet is long overdue due to his global itinerary and charity cause across the world. Arguably, the founder and general overseer of Champions Royal Assembly in Abuja, Prophet Joshua Iginla, is incurably addicted to charity works. He is among the top clergy who has touched the needy across the world without regret. Of a truth, he has spent billions in cash and kind to put smiles on the faces of the less privileged and empowering them. He shocked the world 2 years ago when he splashed over 23 million naira on 115 widows during his birthday party and over 50 million he earmarked for them last year. Incidentally, that was just the tip of the iceberg. Some of the highlights of his philanthropic works were portrayed in 2015 when he celebrated his birthday. He gave out 32 cars in a day, including his personal vehicles. He gave them out to the needy and some church members. In the same vein, in 2016, he gave out 32 cars to those who never thought of owning a vehicle. Still in the spirit of giving, he empowered artisans and some got generators and cash gifts, while the widows got deep freezers, rice and cash gifts ranging from 150,000 naira to 1.5 million naira. Treasure Orphanage Foundation Yanya, Divine Wound Orphanage Kubwa, and Christ Home Foundation Kuje got 1.5 million naira each and rice, while some orphans in the homes were awarded scholarships from nursery to university. He has over 1,000 widows under his care, aged ones on monthly salary, and he has given out houses to desolates and church members. He has also given scholarship to several kids up to university level, to mention a few. One of the memorable incidents was the case of Miss Moleofik Mukani. While on a missionary work in Botswana, he learnt about her pathetic case, and coupled with the fact that the aged woman was living under the tree, he built her a 2-bedroom flat. Likewise, in South Africa, he gave 10,000 rands each to 34 widows. 6 widows were given a car each, 100,000 rands to 10 orphans, and a brand new Volkswagen Polo car. His benevolence isn't limited to Christians alone. In 2016, a Muslim lady whose boyfriend poured acid on her over little issue and defaced her was helped by the man of God with a sum of 10 million naira for treatment overseas. Most times, he is needed in 2 or 3 countries in different continents in a day. Hence, there is need to create a very easy means of transportation for them. Interestingly, at such a time like this, and due to numerous engagements of top clergymen we have in Nigeria, Prophet Joshua Iginla has been to hundreds of nations to carry out missionary works. He has been to Zambia, Zimbabwe, Kenya, United States of America, Cameroon, South Africa, and so many countries and continents just to preach the word of God. It is noted that he runs a busy missionary schedule round the year globally. Prophet Joshua Iginla is one who is known to have a prophetic ministry and has gone to several places to prophesy and deliver people from evil spirits. To also be worthy to note that the prophetic ministry is one which is requested for worldwide, especially in rare cases where a prophet also has a very strong teaching ministry. He can't be likened to a river everyone wants to drink from. That is exactly who Prophet Joshua Iginla is. Due to this, he has missed a crusade because of a tight schedule and cancellation of his flight. This destabilized him and the host country he was supposed to visit because he had a divine mission to fulfill there. Aside that, he has been mobbed severally while waiting for flights, and the rigid nature of flight schedule at times do not tally with the flexible schedule in fulfilling his global mandate. For Prophet Joshua Iginla to get a private jet today, it's definitely not out of point. It's just long overdue because of his kind of ministry and missionary work across the world. He is based in Nigeria but can be booked for ministration in 3 different countries in different continents in just a day. In a case like this, he might not be able to meet up with them because of flight schedules, but with a private jet, he will conveniently meet up with them. Hence, it's a welcome development for Prophet Joshua Iginla as he joined the League of Nigerian Prophets who have acquired a private jet.